Oh my god, was that not the most boring men tell all there ever was? Where was the drama? Where was the conflict? Where was, I don't know, anything? It was a walking advertisement.
This news is about to change your lives.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Zachary Reality here, entertainment news host and reality TV connoisseur, Bachelor expert. We're here today to talk about the men tell all. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, I do these videos every single week on Bachelor, but also other reality TV topics. So definitely check out my page. I usually like to keep these videos about 10 to 12 minutes and give you guys a quick rundown of the tea. It's basically like an extension of my TikTok. So please subscribe if you are new here and give this video a thumbs up. So let's talk about the men tell all last night on The Bachelorette, because it truly was an advertisement. I mean, they really made time to plug Virgin Voyages. That was like the biggest segment. Then there was Billy Eichner's segment for the new movie Bros, which I don't want to complain about because at least we're getting like some LGBTQ representation on Bachelor Nation. You know, a lot of us have been wanting a gay bachelor for a while. This is the closest we're gonna get for now. The Kardashians are doing some cross promotion with The Bachelor, and like, I get it, they're the two most popular shows, but like not even. I feel like there's so many other reality shows that are so popular, but I love both shows, but like the cross promotion is just giving a little much. And then of course he promoted, like, I'm gonna just be here on YouTube talking about everything Jesse promoted, like BachelorNation.com, the Bachelor Nation podcast. Like, it was too much. Like, I mean, Jesse's just doing his job, so like we can't really like, you know, hate on him too hard. I mean, I wish he had a little bit more charisma. I mean, what was this episode? What was this episode? Someone has to say it. Like, what was this? I feel like the Bachelor franchise has gone down so far downhill, and like, I love the show and I know a lot of us love the franchise regardless, so we're gonna watch it until the end. But like, they're just manufacturing so much drama and like making things that don't have to be things, that there's no room for actual real life drama and real life things. Like, where is the pettiness? Where is like the fun? Like, I don't know, it just felt so rehearsed and like formatted tonight, like so weird. And like, I understand show business, so like I get it, there's like things that have to be addressed and said, but like, wow, has the show really changed in the past couple of years since, you know, some people left. And you know, it is what it is, right? I mean, wow, but the ending looks crazy.
This is the moment during Clayton's season where everything went haywire.
Let's kind of talk about the tell-all and everything that happened. I mean, first we have to give a shout out to Avon, who finally had his hometown. If you follow me, you know that he literally is my favorite. He has my entire heart. But I want to say that I don't think him and Rachel are endgame. I mean, I do think she's picking Tino. But I feel like with Avon, like, this date kind of showed that they really are behind her connections with Zach and with Tino. And I'm really happy to see that they're gonna break up, because we need Avon to be single, right?
And I'm ready for an engagement.
His hometown was kind of interesting in Salem, Massachusetts, with like the witchcraft stuff. Like, that's always like fun TV to watch. So let's get back into the men tell all, because a lot of people's first opinions were on Roby. Now, he was the magician, so a lot of people forgot that he was the magician who got sent home night one, because he quite literally disappeared, and now he's back and he's blonde, and he kind of had something to say about everyone, which rubbed a couple of the guys the wrong way, since he was only in the mansion for like 4 hours, as Ethan said on night one. But at least Roby gave us something. I mean, I feel like a lot of these guys wanted to play it safe, or maybe the producers wanted to like limit the drama, but like everyone just seemed to get along, because the twist was that there was 2 bachelorettes, so there was just like less time for like actual drama with the guys. I don't know, this season felt like COVID-y. Like, and also, like, did they even sleep on the ship? Like, something that really like picked at my brain was just like, they got this big ass cruise ship, they're like promoting Virgin Voyages, but like, did we ever actually see content of the cruise ship? I wouldn't be surprised if they never even slept on the cruise ship, and it was all just a big Virgin Voyages campaign.
Forever.
Hayden and Chris did not show up, which is so crazy. I can't ever really remember a villain getting out of, or quote unquote villain getting out of a tell-all. I mean, Chris was kind of irrelevant. There really wasn't enough time for him, but I would have liked to see Hayden there to kind of clear up his dog and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sure Hayden will do like a tell-all. They'll probably make him do a tell-all, because they own him now, because he's going to be on Bachelor in Paradise. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him on one of the podcasts that they do in the next few weeks, so he can like share his side of the story, because there truly never is enough time at these tell-alls. I don't know how he got out of it, but it really put Logan in the hot seat, as Jesse Palmer made sure to thank Logan for even showing up facing the rest of the guys. Obviously, Logan had to answer to switching sides from Rachel to Gabby. Gabby. And I mean, this also felt like a really extremely produced storyline because we saw on the season Rachel even say to Logan, sorry we didn't get time this week. And Logan's whole point was that he didn't ever have an opportunity to talk to Rachel or Gabby and kind of clear things up. Like, I don't think Logan was trying to stay on the show longer. I mean, he kind of made it a point when someone called him out for it. I believe it was Tremaine. It actually probably made it worse for him on the show. Like, he wanted to explore things with Rachel, it didn't work, and then he wanted to explore things with Gabby before leaving, and you know, he didn't have time to switch sides, and you know, obviously the producers wanted to dramatize it for 3 episodes. So all is forgiven with me for Logan. I mean, I was never mad at him. I love Logan. I support him, and I cannot wait to see him on Paradise because he's gonna be there, as well as Jacob, and Hayden is gonna be there, and probably a couple other people. I think I saw Alex, and we know the twins are gonna show up at some point. Also saw Tyler in the preview. So Tyler is definitely showing up on Bachelor in Paradise. And speaking of Paradise, we got to see that long extended preview in the middle of the tell-all, and it looks so good. And if you pause and look at the preview, I mean, there's so many other people that are going to be in Paradise, like Aaron and James and Jasenia and Sarah, who weren't a part of the initial cast that was announced. The cast photos that came out last week, I mean, even Victoria F, she wasn't a part of the initial cast photos, but she was there last night with Andrew S, Serene, and Genevieve to kind of plug Paradise. So there's another promo. A couple of the other guys we have to talk about are Nate and Mario. I feel like Nate did a pretty good job being respectful throughout the entire Men Tell All. Like, it's clear a lot of the guys have respect for him. He shared that the reason he never told his exes about his daughter is because he was traumatized from his divorce and breaking that foundation. And that's probably so hard. I mean, we have to give Nate some grace. Imagine getting married and having a baby, and then your marriage falls apart when your daughter is 1 year old. Like, I understand why Nate was very protective and cautious of, you know, bringing his daughter around any of his girlfriends, but I still think it's shady that he never told the girl Kelsey, regardless of their relationship, that his daughter at least existed. I think that is a little shady of him. I understand his point. I have sympathy for him. I have empathy for him. I don't think he has the best dating past. As he said, he was spiraling after his divorce and he was doing the best he could, and I don't think he's gonna be the Bachelor. I mean, that picture came out on Bachelor Windmill this week of Nate holding hands with a girl in 7-Eleven, and I mean, even his TikToks have been like a lot, and same with like Ethan's. I mean, they're doing like the Bachelor campaign, which is leading me to believe that neither of them is going to be the lead, and I don't think anybody from at least this Men Tell All is going to be the lead. I think we'll have to see what happens in the finale. Maybe we'll fall in love with one of the guys at the end, kind of like what we did with Gabby and Rachel when they get heartbroken, but it looks like from the teaser that Zach is gonna self-eliminate and that Jason A is gonna self-eliminate, and Johnny definitely goes to Paradise, and Avon would be an amazing Bachelor, but I wonder if he's too shy. I also don't really think the show is like hyping him up on like social media or just like at all with his edit. Like, he's might end up coming across forgettable to some people, not me obviously, but to a majority of viewers. So I don't even think that the next Bachelor is gonna come from this season. Andrew S did make a joke that it would be Greg, and I think at this point Greg would be great. I don't think Greg would want to do that, but I would love for Greg to be the next Bachelor. I mean, give us like someone that's a big name, or just like someone that's like a big controversial or a fan favorite, just like someone to bring viewers, and not another Clayton, who we love now, but at the time it just felt so random. Now Mario also, I mean, I don't even know what to say too much about like that situation, but it was a little weird how Gabby called out Mario for also maybe being into Rachel and possibly wanting to switch sides, and I'm like, all of that attention was brought on Logan for wanting to talk to both of the girls for a little bit longer before they made them pick a side on episode 3 at Rose Ceremony 3, and like Mario low-key was still feeling things out with Rachel and Gabby, so I thought that was a very interesting scene. As far as Meatball, I mean, that whole thing was just cringy. I respect Meatball for like doing that. Like, obviously that takes balls to pour tomato sauce on you in front of people. Like, that is like definitely, like, I would never do that. You couldn't pay me to do that. That's so weird. I would never want tomato sauce on top of me. I'm also not even gonna get in my underwear in front of a large crowd of people on TV. So props to Meatball for doing that. And you heard Billy Eichner say to him, like, everyone's gonna watch the movie. So like, clearly it was just to get like a big reaction to promo this movie. But like, that segment went on so long with Billy Eichner. Like, that game was not necessary. And I think it just shows that there truly was no drama throughout the season. Or maybe just like, because those are, you know, segments that Hayden and Chris could have had. The tell-all was just so weird. It was not the best, but I think Rachel and Gabby looked fabulous. I really like them, and I really want to see what happens at the end, and I'm looking forward to the craziness that is the rest of the season. So definitely subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, let me know your predictions for the rest of the season of The Bachelorette and what your thoughts were on the Men Tell All. Stay tuned. tuned for more videos on my YouTube channel and follow me on my socials at Zachary Reality. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.